in this exact location. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, but the last time I was actually presented my award, my Rising Star Award, and I shared my story, you know, and it actually touched a lot of people. For those of you that actually don't know, you know, I didn't have the money. I didn't even have a job when I first, you know, took a look at this opportunity. But how many of y'all know that a lot of people can make excuses about doing this business? Yeah. So I actually gave blood and plasma until I actually came up with the money to do this business. So here's the deal. There's somebody in the room right now that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. I actually met this gentleman right here that I'm getting ready to bring into the room. I met him in Walmart, right? we was getting ready, and we was getting ready for regionals, and it was something about him. I kind of overheard him talking, and it was just the power that he actually had behind his voice. Anybody just know somebody, ever heard somebody speak and they just have power behind their words? Yeah. And I was like, that's somebody I know that can tear this business up. Sure enough, he came in this business, blazed the trails, hit ET, hit his bonus and everything. I mean, when you'll see what I'm talking about. When he get in front of the room and he shares his story, y'all gonna see what I'm talking. Y'all gonna see what I saw when I was eavesdropping in Walmart. Y'all gonna get it. Mama back there laughing. His mama is back there laughing because she know what I'm talking about. So, without further ado, I want to bring him to the room. Rising Star, newly promoted executive trainer, Mr. Craig Yeoman.
What's up, Fire Links? I said, what's up, Fire Links? Alright, thank y'all. My name is Craig Yeoman, and I absolutely got to thank Taiwan when I met this guy in Dallas in Walmart. I was with my mom, and we was just walking. We was actually in the meat aisle, trying to get something to cook for dinner that night. And I don't know where these two guys come from, but both of them approached me and were like, who is you? What do you want from me? And they actually invited me to the meeting. And at first, I'm not going to lie, it was skeptical. I mean, listen, man, I understand I'm coming. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, Mom, we ain't going to that meeting tomorrow. Him and his friend are going to get out my face. All right, so the next day came, I didn't make the meeting. I didn't go. So I went to work on Monday, and this gentleman called me and told me they had another meeting Tuesday. They told me I need to come out to that meeting because it was something that I was missing. So I told my mom, and my mom was like, well, you can go, but I ain't gonna go. I'm like, well, I tried to make an excuse, well, I ain't got no ride, so I ain't coming. So Dallas was like, well, we coming to get you. You coming to this meeting. So I went. And when I went, all I seen was my life flash before my eyes. Like, real talk. You know, we can kick it, we can laugh, we can joke all day long. But all I see was my life flash before my eyes because I looked back from 6 to 8 months from now and I was on rock bottom. I came from Savannah, Georgia. I grew up in the streets. That's all I knew was the streets. My mom, I'm a one child of 7 kids, which means my mom worked 12 hours, swing shift, 6 at 6 at night, 6 at 6 in the morning, whatever, which gave me all the opportunity to be outside, right? She don't know, but I was outside, Mom. Sorry, I was outside. But when I was outside, I started getting around the wrong crowd, you know, the wrong people, the average young man, you know, it happens. And got in trouble, even got incarcerated, you know, but this was never the life I wanted to live. Never in my life. I never wanted to live this life, y'all. The whole time I always talked to God. I always wanted a lovely family. But this is all I knew was the streets. This is all I had was the streets. I ain't knew nothing else but the streets. Until last year, I never forget, May 21st, just walking, y'all, in Savannah, Georgia, just walking. Not doing nothing. I wasn't in the streets no more. I had to change my life. I stopped doing everything I was doing. Just walking, coming home from work, going to the store. And a Jeep rolled up on me and shot me in my chest and the back of my arm. I still got nerve damages in my hand right now from this. And the doctor told me I'm supposed to be dead. There's no way I'm supposed to be living right now. There's no way. And I got shot with a pump. This was no pistol. This was no little hand pistol. It was a shotgun in my chest and in the back of my arm. And right then and there, I knew I was still alive because it was no closer than what we are standing now. And I just knew God had purpose on my life. What it was, I didn't know. I didn't know. But what I did know is it was time for me to get up out Savannah, Georgia. So I went to South Carolina to live with my mom. I couldn't stand the country, y'all. I couldn't stand it. I can't stand the backwoods. But we moved to Virginia. And long story short, I met these guys, man. And I never forget these guys, you know, because ever since I've been a part of this business, I've been blazing the trail. I'm going to continue to blaze the trail. I'm not even in a position to name no team yet, but my team is No Sleep Till I'm SVP. No Sleep Till I'm SVP. And I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank Benedict Free. Thank you, Lester Garrett. Thank you, Mr. Dallas. Thank you, Taiwan. Thank y'all finally. I love you, Mama. It's going down.
God is good, right?